Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. An hour and a half from now, a mother charged in the murder of her 6-year-old son will be indicted. Julissa Thaler, who's already charged with second-degree murder, is expected to be indicted on first-degree murder charges today. Last May, Mound police found her son, Eli Hart's body in the trunk of a car she was driving, along with a shotgun. An autopsy revealed he was shot as many as 9 times. An update this afternoon on a break-in at an Excelsior chocolate shop. Police say they've arrested 2 men in connection with that crime. The 19- and 20-year-old were arrested for a different theft and property damage on December 16th. Investigators say that crime was similar to what happened at Truffle Hill a few days earlier. The damage was so bad, the shop was forced to close for several days during its busy season. New details in the cases of 2 former Minneapolis police officers convicted of civil rights violations in the murder of George Floyd. Federal prosecutors are dropping their appeals of the sentences of J. Alexander King and Tou Thao. Last July, a federal judge sentenced King to 3.5 years to 3 years in prison and Thao to 3.5 years, which was less than what prosecutors were asking for. A lot of us will want to get outside with the temps warming up this weekend a bit, but think twice before going out on the ice. Now, if you do happen to fall through thin ice, you may think hypothermia is the biggest issue. But the Minnesota DNR says you're not going to start experiencing the effects of hypothermia for 30 to 40 minutes. The real threat right away is drowning. So the DNR says the most important thing to do is not to panic. We know. Easier said than done. But they say find a stable piece of ice to hold on to and call for help. To avoid that altogether, though, the DNR says it's best to have the proper equipment with you if you do go out on the ice, like a life jacket and ice picks. Let's check in with Mace in the backyard. Now, yeah, these temperatures are going to be weakening some of that ice, Mace.
Yes, may very well do so. It'll help out in the backyard and your porch and also on the front driveway as we see some sunshine. Not as much today, but tomorrow and the weekend into Sunday. And, of course, those warmer temperatures as well. Right now, well, we're really not moving much. We've been stuck at 19 most of the morning. Cloudy sky, wind chill down around 11. Chills at times in the state have been below 0. You catch a few spots there still in western Minnesota where there's actually a little bit of sunshine out here. It's only in the single digits from Wilmer over to around Moorhead, Nortonville, and upper teens, low 20s everywhere else, low 20s in western Wisconsin. A 5 to 10 mile an hour wind, not too strong, a little bit stronger there in Moorhead. 15, mixing up the atmosphere a little bit, helping to bring at least some sunshine to parts of the state, but it is knocking the wind chills well below 0. Thief River Falls, Moorhead, Alexandria, Wilmer as well. There are some foggy areas. You notice a few spots and pockets of low visibility, but it's not as thick as it has been the last few days. And notice again, it's been breaking up here in western Minnesota with a little more sunshine. Still pretty cloudy though, eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. It will stay that way throughout the day as high temperatures climb up 20, 21, 22 if we get a few sunny breaks. Back into the teens tonight and then 30s as we look on into the weekend. Much warmer weather with some melting going on. Nice for tailgaters out at the Vikings. We'll have a little rain and snow chance coming on into Monday, Lauren. It still looks warm, though, into next week. Our coldest point of the year, we're talking about a little bit of a thaw.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mace, isn't this usually the time of year when we're seeing those really, really Arctic lows?
It is. Climatologically, this is the chilliest time.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, these temperatures are going to be great for getting that ice finally off my driveway. Thanks so much. And make sure to download the KARE 11 weather app where you can get personalized forecasts, weather alerts, and check the live radar anytime. It's free in every app store. The Piano Man himself. Tickets for the Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks concert are now on sale. The duo will take the U.S. Bank Stadium stage together November 10th. This will be their first time performing on the same stage in the state of Minnesota. And if you want to snag a ticket, you can head over to livenation.com. Tonight's the Mega Millions drawing for the $1.35 billion jackpot, the second largest jackpot in history. Tonight at 5, we'll take a deep dive into where all this money goes in the state of Minnesota. That's all your news and weather for now. Thanks so much for being with us. We're back in 30 minutes.